It was a great week for most restaurants across the Tennessee Valley.
But as Paul Shaheen tells us, 2 restaurants failed in part due to improper storing methods.
In Cleveland, there were 2 failing scores this week. Las Margaritas 8 on 25th Street scored a 62 and Sonic Drive-In on Stuart Road a 68. At Las Margaritas, the inspector says there was a lack of managerial control, which was demonstrated by multiple violations. They found uncovered raw beef stored over ready-to-eat peppers, uncovered raw chicken stored by uncovered raw shrimp, could cause risk of contamination. Tamales were 2 days old, not dated. Salsa, 4 days old, not dated. Employees were seen using a styrofoam cup without a handle to scoop salsa and seasoning. According to the inspector, a knife used to cut various vegetables and fruit was not cleaned since being used the day prior, and the container it was being held in was dirty. Multiple foods were not being reheated to the correct temperature before being put in the steam table. The inspector noted beans and pork were cooling since the day prior, and the restaurant threw away 40 pounds of it. The hand washing sink was being used as a prep sink, and there was no soap at the sink. At Sonic, the inspector said the person in charge did not know the cold holding requirement or cooling procedure. An employee was seen handling a raw Philly steak, removing their gloves, and then not washing hands as required. They then put on new gloves to work with other foods. Wrapped hamburger buns were being splashed with water from the hand washing sink. The inspector noted hot dogs were potentially opened the day prior to the inspection, not dated. The container they were being stored in was also found to be dirty. A slicer used for tomatoes had not been cleaned since the day before and was stored on the table with clean equipment. 2 pounds of food was thrown away. Popcorn chicken was left sitting in the fryer basket for an undetermined amount of time. Corn dogs were put in the warmer at an undetermined point. We also want to celebrate the good this week. There was good. Congratulations to Spencer P's Barbecue in Ringgold, Fiamma Pizza Company in Chattanooga, and Gray Flower Deli in Appleton on perfect scores. Remember, if you have a question about a restaurant, hotel, pool, or gym, call your local health department. And as always, enjoy your meal.